Yeah. U3, live from the underground. 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 Yeah. U3, live from the underground.
Yo, it's DJ Baby Blue Diamond. We're here with another episode of U3, and we have a special guest in the building. He's back for part 2 of his interview, if you want to say that, or a little update with his life, or a big update with his life. Mr. Hypnotik the DJ.
Hey, what up, world? What's the deal?
Make sure you say it right. Hypnotik the DJ, not DJ Hypnotik, not Hypnotik DJ.
Exactly.
Get it right.
It's wild. I still have to remind folks that, but it is what it is.
How does it feel that a lot of people have your name kind of like Sandman? You know, there's a lot of Sandman. You said there's a couple Hypnotics.
Oh man, at this point in my life, I'm just starting to gotta embrace it. Folks be talking about being humble, but you just gotta talk your shit sometimes. And for me, it's just like I'm setting trends.
I didn't know there was that many
until
you said that. I just know you. So
man. I remember back in the day having an argument with one guy, and he was like, "Yeah, I've been doing this for 15 years," and I was like, "Dude, ain't no way. I would have been heard about you, or you know what I'm saying? Somebody would have been said something to you." But
like,
it is what it is. Everybody's gonna be hypnotic, but not everybody gonna do it like I do it.
You've been doing it for a minute, and it's paying off. People are seeing you. How was it when Mazi hit you up and was like, "Hey, I want you on the show"?
Oh man, it was dope.
Do the live.
It was super dope for me. Like for me, man, I tell folks I ain't shit. So I feel like, when people give me credit for a lot of things, it's hard for me to really embrace it because I'm like still working a regular 9-to-5 job. Like,
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I'm not like rich or nothing.
But you're
I
doing
live
something
life,
for the
but
underground,
Yeah, that's really what it is. So they said I get out of my way, but it was dope.
I feel like there's some DJs who started doing stuff for the underground and then they kind of like got to a status where they kind of stepped back a little bit and lost it.
Mm-hmm.
But you still, no matter where you at, you are still putting on for the underground because you got on Mazi well and you had the opportunity to play any songs you wanted. But you kept it for the underground. I tuned in, I watched the whole thing. You kept it for the underground. You saluted to the Yodas and the Tiny Toons and Deshaun J's and KG, all of them.
But yeah, man, shoot, because we got a lot of stuff going on in the city. It's just, man, too much self-entitlements is really what's holding a lot of people back.
Yeah.
But for me, I'm always do it. I do it mostly for the love of the culture. Like, I be seeing people since now that I've been on all these different shows, you got the younger crowd wondering, like, how is he up there? Who is this guy?
Yeah.
The little trolling stuff they do. But at the end of the day, I used to get frustrated, but now I'm like, the people that know who I'm supposed to be, in those rooms, they ain't questioning who I am. They know what it is. Like, it was pretty dope being on Mazi when I heard a question just shout me and my homie J Money out and just let folks know, like, we were one of the first people that put a mixtape out for him. Like, that was dope for me because I'm like, man, I've been trying to tell y'all.
I am that dude.
Yeah.
And you couldn't even tell that it was underground unless you knew the songs or you knew the people.
For sure.
Like, you just thought you listened to another mainstream mix. Like, Is this a new song somebody dropped? No, this is that Yoda. This is that, you know? So you killed it. I watched the whole episode. It was dope, especially when they started talking about Buc-ee's and all that, man.
Yeah, appreciate it.
That was hilarious. But that was a nice show. It's a nice vibe, nice spot.
The highlight for me at that show was while I was DJing, DJ Yellowboy was watching the show. And for me, that it was wild because, like, I remember studying his mixtapes, how he would chop stuff up, those old DSR mixtapes. So for him to be like, man, you the closest thing to me, I was just like in awe. Like,
now you know you where you supposed to be.
Yeah, man, they see me.
So after the Mazi show, you do the Music and Soul show.
Yeah.
And that's a big show.
Man.
I mean, when I did it, I was that's one of my biggest shows I've done. I was nervous as heck. Oh, hell. I was nervous as hell. I never really done a solo mix. Usually I've done shows. And with shows, you mixing a little bit, but it was mainly playing people's show set.
Yeah.
So it's my first time doing a show, like my own mix. I practiced. I got up there, and my nerves got the best of me, and I kind of fucked up a little bit. I still kept it cool. I didn't let people know I messed up. You know, you got to play it off. But that was a big stage. That was a big opportunity. I was happy to do that.
Man, I'd be lying to you if I say I was nervous before I get on anything. Like
yeah.
But for me, when you see me put those little, the
earpods?
Earpods. I'm over here stunning shit. But the corded ones. I got the old school iPod headphones.
Yeah.
When I put those on, it's like me blocking out the world. Like I don't see or hear nothing. I'm locked in. But when I don't have those headphones, my nerves is bad. It's horrible. I be up there sweating and all.
I think what kind of helped me to like calm my nerves a little bit was the fact that they put me on kind of early when nobody was really there. So I was kind of good until 00 walked in. I was like, oh, hell no. That's when my nerves was like, oh. But it still worked out. It's a nice event. So how was it during that event? Tell us some of the people that got recognized. I know you got your own painting.
Yeah, man. They treated your boy like I was somebody.
Man.
You feel me? Got a painting that was presented. We had people like DJ Hamburger, Southside Hoodlum, Bugsy, Juan from Third Degree. That was dope seeing him. He had Lil Ken came out, performed a song with him and Sosa. So it's cool to see Lil Ken, aka Famous, if y'all didn't already know. But it's cool to see him come out, show respect with Juan and the whole Third Degree. Like if you know the history of Third Degree and how that just was all over the place.
Oh
to see them two people together, like it shows growth.
I was on Urban Street. They interviewed Urban City.
Yeah.
They interviewed me, and then they did that award show.
Yeah.
I was nominated with Street Dreams. I lost you guys, but I was still happy to be nominated, man.
Sure.
I was just like, man, at least I'm doing something. They know who I am. Cause I didn't think no one knew who I was at that time.
See,
there was so many other podcasts at that time. Cause there was Street Dreams, and then you had the one that J Boy was on before they broke apart. New Illuminati, and then there was a couple other people doing it. Of course, Urban Street. They've been doing it for a minute. So I was like, man, I didn't think they knew who I was.
I still shocked. To this day, dog, walk around and have that same feeling. Like I'm thinking I'm just cool. Like my family would be like, "Oh man, every time we go somewhere, you see somebody." But for me, in my eyes, I'm still like normal.
My mom thinks the same way. You know everybody.
Yeah.
I was like, no, I don't know everybody. And it really makes it weird when because I work at a school, and then some people come up to the school to go pick up their kids, and I'm like, oh, you so-and-so. You're like, yeah, you so-and-so.
Yeah,
but you just think I'm just a regular person at the school. I'm just a teacher assistant.
Me at the barbershop, I really don't talk much about the DJ. It's like one of those, if you know type of deal. I seen Lil Ken at Rolling Oaks just past week. I saw him and shot him out, you know what I'm saying? He came, dapped me up. But the folks inside the barbershop was like tripped out. Like, damn, what the hell? Who is that? You know who that is? And it's like always gonna be somebody that walks by and I end up knowing, but it is what it is.
How was it when you played your podcast? I know you played it, right? You played the barbershop, right?
Yeah, it was pretty dope. One of the guys that was in a chair, I got him off of like a Boost client. That's one of those randoms that get sent to you. So while I'm cutting him up, we just talking about music. He saw me playing the podcast. Long story short, I came for that last event, the one we were just talking about, the showcase.
Nice.
He ended up being at that event. And he was like tripped out, like, oh man, I just saw you. I said, yeah, I told you.
I am somebody.
Yeah, man.
Yeah. Cause some DJs like to brag. We don't like to brag. We just do what we do and just keep it going. But that was like, why is it important to do these events? Cause I know they do it every year, and they honor people, big, small. They let you know, hey, we see you out there. How important is that to the San Antonio music culture?
Oh man, it's super important. Just keeping everything alive, keeping his name going. Like people are gonna look back from years later and still know about these paintings, still know about, our name to still be talked about. They may not have known us or been around, but somebody gonna remember us. That dog.
Yeah. And I like how this year they added the paintings. That was something kind of new. They've been doing it for a little bit, but they slowly adding it more. And then I like that they added Laos City Society come out to do interviews.
Yeah.
That was the first. Let people know, hey, there's people out here besides DJs and artists.
Sorry to y'all, I had to dip out. It was hot.
Oh, I left a little bit after you too.
Yeah, I got.
I was actually proud of myself. This last weekend was my weekend to support. Because usually I'm booked or I'm tired. But I told myself I'm going to support. So I made it an opportunity to support. I went to San Marcos on Friday, supported Kai Factor in San Marcos, saw him perform. And then that Saturday, I went to, I'm trying to think of her name. I see her face. One of the people from Laos Society, I went to her event. She had something at the smoking.
Yeah, that's E-Nasty. Look, I told her.
Yeah, she had something at the vape place.
I told her I'm trying to be in with the cool kids. You know what I'm saying? Somebody tell me something.
Exactly. So I went there to support her at her comedy show. And then I was like, I have to make it to see you guys. I didn't get to see you perform because you did it earlier, but I had to make it. And me and Kai was like, let's dip out early, make it over there. So we made it over there. I was like, this is my weekend to support because it's where.
Low-key, that's almost like a little tour you was on.
It was. It's weird that I get to get out and support either, like I said, either I'm booked or I'm tired.
Yeah.
So when it was like, you know what, I told myself, I'm going to force myself. I might be tired, but I want to let people know, hey, I can support too. So I was no DJ, no U3, just a supporter. So I was proud to do that. No interviews, none of that.
Regular civilian.
I got to take footage. Post that recap. It was nice.
I wasn't supposed to DJ the whole event at all, really. I was just supposed to do my little quick thing. But it was certain performances, like I had to be on stage to get my little footage in.
Yeah.
So Lookin' and Sosa, I had to do that one. It was 2 other ones, but yeah, it was dope. Yeah. It was a dope night.
So I know lately a lot of people have been mentioning Lil' Ken and then of course the Bugsby. Why are they critical to the San Antonio music scene and how it got started? Because people when they say
they got started with them, but
well,
they're the ones
you know what I mean?
Because
a lot of people always say San Antonio don't have a music scene. I hear that a lot, and then they say, well, if we do, we don't know who are some of the OGs. Who should we recognize?
It's really because these kids just wasn't around. It's like folks now. Yeah, I'm glad they, getting out to the scene, but sometimes you just got to do your history. Like, if you can listen to DJ Screw and all some Swish House mixtapes, you can find some mixtapes in San Antonio.
Yeah.
The reason why Lil' Ken and Livola, Kylie, Marky G, and like the full Third Degree, why we look at them the way we look at them is because those Swish House mixtapes and everything we would hear in Houston.
Yeah.
Once we hear somebody from San Antonio on those, I was like winning a Grammy. Like, oh man, we made it. We on a Swish House mixtape. With nobody else in the city that was actually bringing them down here and mixing them in. You may have a few party crews.
Yeah.
But as far as like artists that was doing business with them, I didn't know anybody else. It was
and then
always
they was getting played
city.
on the radio.
Yeah, exactly. So
back when the radio supported us.
So the times when we was really out here moving and grooving was like when we were able to have mixtapes. Now you could just put your music out online. But before that, you actually had to have an actual slim case or the whole package put together. That was the only way you was going to be talking about you as a rapper.
Exactly.
Now everybody named mama a rapper because it's so easy. But during those times, like they were in stores everywhere putting on for the city.
Either you had a CD or your music video was on those music video DVDs, man.
So yeah, when I remember they dropped a few music videos and I was just telling Juan about this over the weekend. I said, man, my boy Lil Tay, I used to always tell him, like, hey, man, just show one of my mixes up. Man, try to put me in the mix or something. And he just laughed it off because I was way younger than him. But it's crazy for me to now be in the same room with these people and they know my name and just respect me. You know what I mean? It's crazy. I still can't get used to it.
We're still here with Hypnotik the DJ. Later on, we're going to get into some live reviews of the I'm From Texas freestyle. Shout out to the artists who submitted those freestyles. But before we get into that, I don't know if you saw that clip of, man, I see his face. Sway Jack made that post talking about how come when promoters bring down these big name artists, they're not introducing them to underground artists down here. And then that boy Play got on Mazi and say, how come you're not the artist that the main artist, that the big name artists want to look out for? So I kind of made the comment like, well, how I kind of agree with Sway Jack a little bit, and I kind of agree with that boy Play a little bit too, but I also agree with the fact that y'all still on the same playing field, as in like y'all still both local. Like the DJs are still local, artists are still local.
So Question mentioned or talked about this on the Mazi show, and it's mostly like some people really just don't know.
Yeah.
And they have questions about it. So instead of us trying to bash this person or make a joke out of it, actually respond correctly and be like, well, this is why it don't happen. Maybe this, you know what I mean? Once that happens, we all good. But right now, that's why you get like dumb beefs and like stupid shit, just because communication, truthfully. But for me, how I feel about it, shoot, I just made a post earlier, and I'm just talking about the whole gatekeeping. I don't believe in the gatekeeping. I don't believe just keeping shit to myself.
Yeah.
Anytime somebody wants something from me, I got a question, I'm always open to speak on it. Now, at the end of the day, the reason why I think this way is because no matter how much game I give you, I could show you on the turntables of what to do, you're not going to do it like me.
No.
So wasting time being a gatekeeper, and then you say they both on the same playing field, okay, that's even more stupid in my eyes.
Yeah.
But, you know, it is what it is. Everybody's going to have their reason on why they should and why they shouldn't. But at the end of the day, if I'm sitting here and I'm talking to such and such, the artist I'm going to bring up all the time is, hey, man, you got to check out Lil Yoda.
Yeah.
Hey, you got to check out Deshaun J. Well, you know, I'm always going to be biased because it's Flourish game, baby. You see me? But, yeah, when it come out to certain artists, that's all they really asking, man. Just throw a name out there. That's all it is. You could be like, oh, well, he ain't had time to go meet you. Okay, but I did mention to have him go check you out.
Yeah.
Because when artists come in, say, for example, when I used to go to South by, and they'll be talking to me, there'll be certain managers that will come up and be like, hey, man, who they playing out in the city, or who they playing? I could be an asshole and be like, I don't know.
Nobody.
Exactly. Just because, oh, well, ain't nobody reaching out to me and ain't nobody.
Yeah.
Okay, I could do that, but how hard is it just to say the name?
Yeah.
How hard is it to say, oh, well, go check out Sway Jack's Spotify. He a pretty dope artist, or go check this person out. Now, if you saying you don't want to do that, okay, maybe it may be an issue there. But how about you communicate and say that? Hey, man.
Now, shout out to John Chandler. I don't know why I'm blocked, but unblock me, please. But shout out to John Chandler.
Fatal, what's up?
Unblock me, please. Probably because I agreed with some of the comments that people said back in my naive days. But you know, if it's not broke, you know, don't fix it. So every year he does a birthday bash. You always DJ, you know, and people always complain about the artists he's bringing out. Oh, they old, they washed up.
You know
but
what?
he still makes money off those shows. People still go to those shows.
The people that be talking about it be the folks that wouldn't even gonna go to the show in the first place. You throwing out opinions for something that don't even matter. Now, I remember when I first did business with him, it was people that would tell me, oh, you going to go work with the guy that always bringing the old artists? And I'd be like, okay, yeah. Now, in the back of my mind, I was kind of nervous, too. Like, okay, let me see. But I seen how these artists are.
Yeah.
Man, John may be the first promoter I know that is, like, really cares about his show. He going to give you the whole lineup, ins and out. As far as being professional of throwing shows, I've learned from him and Spy MC.
Yeah.
Now, it's kind of, as far as with the artists, just like how we ask him, man, well, damn, why don't the promoters introduce? You might just want to be with a different promoter, because this particular promoter is going to make sure he introduced them to the artist. They in the same room as the artist, all of that.
I went to the Do or Die show.
And it's simple, dog. All you doing is having them upstairs.
Yeah.
Now, I remember one time I was doing a show with Busy Bone. He was listening to the show, and at this time, Lil Yoda was performing. And he was like, oh, man, who is that? He stuck his ear out. He was like, that dude jamming it. It's cold.
Yeah.
But again, it's all depending on who you work with, man. You got to be around the right promoter.
You never know.
So shout out to John Chandler and Fatal Entertainment. That's my
If
dog.
you tuned in, put a good word. I don't know. Unblock me. Unblock me, please. But yeah, shout out to John Chandler. I know every year his birthdays come up, so I'm waiting to see who's bringing this year. If you know, you probably know. Keep it a secret. Don't tell no one.
I don't know. I mean, I'm trying to get in to get somebody like The Row, or, you know what I mean? Another
comedian would be nice. I know you don't perform anymore, but
I don't know if anybody pocket's big enough to get comedian there down.
That'd be nice. A little comedian, Paul Wallow. Tribute.
Oh, see, now you asking for too much.
I know, but just wishful thinking.
But yeah, it would be dope. But yeah, man, you never know. Make sure y'all just follow them. They always putting something.
Did you
together.
participate in any Final Four events?
Nah, man, I tried to stay out the way. Truthfully, it was too much.
It was too
crazy
much.
stuff.
I did. I was gonna go to Bentley's, but yeah, nah, it was a little too much.
I went to. Matter of fact, I did
But you had an
DJ that
event
weekend
yourself.
at
Yeah.
502 Bar. That's starting to be like, no disrespect when I say this, but for me,
It's your spot.
it's starting to be like my epic bar.
Yeah.
'Cause I'm there all the time.
Yeah.
We got all kind of different shows. You never really know what kind of artists you gonna hear at Spy MC's events. That was a cool thing that I love.
Yeah.
It's like, shoot, you may hear some boom bap, you may hear some neo soul, some R&B. I done heard some dude get up there and got some crunchy rock. Hey, just come out and have a good time.
I told myself I'm trying to make it a point to go to one of his shows. So there's some people on my list. I'm like, I'm gonna try to make it to your show. I'm slowly getting there. So I know you have an event Thursday. Let us know. What is it?
That's how we do at Southtown 101. That's again with the homie Spy MC. We're just playing dope music all night. We got a producer showcase. A dude Jay Hypnotik and a few other producers. But
Ooh.
yeah, man, if you looking to try to perform, man, you could either DM me or hit up Spy MC. Spell it just the
Is
same
that producers? Can producers still enter?
Mm-hmm. That's pretty much what we do. He has a showcase for like anything hip hop.
Okay, I know some
So,
producers. I'm
you
gonna
wanna be
inbox and tell them to come out. I don't know if you know, but you know what's his name? Demart. That man. He's a producer. I can't think of his producer name. He had moved. He lived here. He moved to Atlanta. Then he came back, but he's back in town. Shout out to him. I'm gonna hit him up, and then of course, Purpose of Musician.
Yeah.
I'm gonna let him know. Hey. You know,
But he's been to one of the Spy shows back when we were at like Limelight.
Yeah.
Back in the gap. There's Doobie Beats now, right?
Yeah. Yeah. D-Man Barnett. That's his Facebook name. I can't think of his producer name, but he's a good producer. Shout out to him. Now.
Third or something. I can't think of it either. Now you got my mind.
But if I show you a picture, you'll be like, oh, yeah, that guy. It's like that boy. I think it's that boy something. I want to say that's what it is. Maybe I'm just thinking of that boy play, but I know it's not that boy play. But shout out to him. He's open. But R&B for mob, right?
Yeah.
R&B for mob.
The boy with the deep voice, goddamn.
The white boy with the deep voice. Is he
white.
He Mexican?
Yeah, don't disrespect
Well, the Mexican boy
like
with
that.
the deep voice. Well, he's not black. But the Mexican boy with the deep voice come out with the I'm from Texas song. Man, what do you think when you first heard that?
Oh, man, I love it. But shit, I was a fan. Well, I became a fan
It's
a
your
little
boy
bit
3D.
before. Yeah,
Came to my head. Him.
But
He
yeah.
had moved to ATL, but he's back now.
So back to the R&B format, but I was getting on like on the train, pause a little early because of TikTok. I started seeing them on there with a bunch of influencers and shit. So yeah, man, that Smooth Gangster was like one of my first songs that I heard from him. But this Texas one, oh, it's doing numbers. He's moving around with it, and it's not just local people that's like jumping on the beat or wanting to do it. You got people like Lil Kiki. I saw one with ESG on there. I'm like, that's dope.
Yeah.
A Texas nigga did this. That's great.
I just saw what's his name? King Killian. I think he just did one.
Oh, King.
Killian. If I pronounce it wrong, don't hate me.
Is it Killer Killian?
Killer Killian, thank you. I'm thinking of King Kylie.
Yeah.
But Killer Killian just did one. I just saw his. I didn't see the whole thing, but it popped up on my For You page.
I got to see that.
Man,
I'm
so
fired.
like you said, a lot of people are doing it. Now, when it comes to freestyling in general, because I know you do a lot, you go to a lot of battle raps. You DJ a lot of battle raps. Is there anything particular you're looking for that's going to make you stand out? Anything that's just like,
If he really
got
freestyling, something when they started like using stuff that's in a room or talking about stuff that's going on right now.
Yeah.
That's like the dopest thing to me. That lets me know you really freestyling, you know? But truthfully, ain't too much of that no more.
yeah.
And you may hear it with the older crowd, but man, the young folks ain't worried about that. They want to play a song for about a minute and a half, and we already turned up and gone to the next song.
Yeah, I agree. Now, with battle rapping, is there anything that makes you, that's like, what do you look for? I know you're not a judge,
Me
but.
say, look, when I be out there judging for the Loudmouth Battle League,
Oh, so
I'm
you
looking
be a
for,
judge too?
Yeah, what you
Oh.
think I'm out there doing?
Playing the beats.
Man, I'm doing
it's
it all.
acapella,
boo.
right?
Yeah, I'm doing it all. But we
Okay.
don't really do it over beats.
Yeah.
I'll come in and co-host with Spy MC, but Man, when I be up there looking, I'm looking for the most dirtiest, raunchiest.
Is there
slap
anything
your
off
mama.
limits? I know sometimes
Hell
people say
no,
that kids
it's
should be off
everything.
limits.
Everything. And the people that be like, oh, the kids off limit, them weak. Are we jonesing on somebody? You know what I'm saying? We ain't worried about no rules. We know what it is. If you a battle rapper, he may say something so disrespectful to the point where he gonna have you in your head and forget your lines. Like, I look for stuff like that.
Yeah.
It happens a lot though. But with those battle events, you may see somebody one round, you tan them up, then the next round, he just forgot everything. So.
Underground or mainstream, do you have like a top 3 battle rappers that you kind of like?
Ooh, I can't even tell you I got any battle rappers like that. I know some folks that do, but mine's is too, Charlie Clips, stuff like that.
Yeah.
Those are the ones people be like, they went Hollywood.
But they still kill it though.
True.
I like Charlie Clips.
Yeah,
they
true.
still kill it.
But
John, they still kill it.
Oh man, it was a homie I do know as far as with the Loudmouth Battle League.
Besides Spy.
It's a dude named Shaggy Montoya, right? Mm-hmm. When I first saw him, everybody looked at him as small, little, skinny, nerdy kid or whatever, right? But the reason I'm a fan of him is because I've seen him come out to every battle and always get better every time. He puts his all in it every time. To the point where he got a little logo, his brand. The other day, though, now mind you, I don't know what he is, but I know he ain't my shit. So he could be Spanish or whatever it is. But when you look at my homie, you be like, this nerdy little nigga, what the hell? He got him a black chick, too. Oh, he got him a girlfriend I saw it the other day. I said, oh, my dog is up here living his best life. Okay. So, yeah, people like that in the battle world, man, it's always great. You get to see their story coming up. That's why you need to come check it out.
I will. That's on my list. I don't think I'm doing anything Thursday, and I'm off Friday, so I might come out to your show Thursday. That's a good look. Now, any rappers or battle rappers you've seen that you're just like, you know what, that line didn't hit, or you might want to go back and try again, or this might not be for you. You ain't gotta say no names, but just in general. Like,
you got a few out there. You got a few, and you're just like, man, if you don't get your ass, you know what I mean? But I've seen some people that's from the city too. I don't want to throw him under the bus, but he wasn't prepared one time. And this dude from Detroit came and just wiped him off the map. Now he even came up and started battling again. But that particular battle, just seeing it for myself, it's hard when you see your homeboy lose the battle. You got to talk to him afterwards. I was trying to avoid anything that had to do with rap. I ain't say real and nothing.
Man, I remember when I had my little, I wouldn't call it a bucket list, I call it an effort list. Like, effort, just get it done. And, doing my single was one. I just did it, just let people know if I need to rap, I can do it. Mm-hmm. Not that I need to. And battle rap was one. I just did it just to do it for fun, didn't think nothing of it. I wrote down all my raps. I was prepared. And then, so who I did against was Bree Legacy, one half of Artistic Touch. Usually when you see them, they got the booze out, dressing sexy, fine. Like, if I went that way, I'd let them hit. They cute. But this time, she came dressed like a stud. So that threw my mentality off. I was like, I was waiting for her to dress like a female. But when she dressed like a stud, I was like, oh, she came prepared.
Yeah, she came to battle.
But I ended up winning that one because it wasn't for judging. This was just for like a fun thing. I ended up winning because I thought she had pre-win some stuff too, but she didn't. She was off the dome. So then my first round, I pre-wrote. But my second round, I went off the dome. So I was like, let me start talking about her dreads. So I was like, your dreads stink. I just started going off the dreads, like your body. I was just like,
it works though.
But it was fun. It was fun. It's somewhere on Facebook. If you go look it up, it was fun, man. Every time I see, I'm like, Bree Legacy. I'm everything you want to be. She just laughs about it. But I just happy that I did it. I went out there. Put myself out there. It was at Epic Bar, but I did it. Sandman hosted it. B Down was there. Shout out RP to B Down. He was there. It was fun.
Folks don't know. Then
at the end, the last battle almost got into a fight. I was like, don't throw my mics. That's the only thing I was like, don't throw my mics. Y'all can fight, just don't throw my mics. But
yeah, a lot of folks don't really understand. You mentioned DJ Sandman, homie can rap.
Yeah.
He DJing, but I always tell him.
I seen him perform
every
a couple times.
I see him. I let him know, like, hey, bro, just get from behind this table and go spit something.
Show these young cats what it is.
The way he raps is like that good, like lyrical. You know what I'm saying? Just
he battled for his name, I think.
For real?
I think that's what he said. He had to battle for his name because there was a couple Sandmans out there. Mm-hmm. which I'm not gonna lie, because the only Sandman I knew was him. And then my brother's like, you gotta go check out my homeboy named Sandman. I was like, DJ Sandman? He's like, no, this Sandman. I was like, oh, there's another Sandman? There's another Sandman out there. I only know one song by him. It was a dope song. I don't know if he still makes music, but there's another Sandman. So there's like a lot of Hypnotics.
Well, shout out to
there's
my
a couple
Sandman, my homie
so.
Sandman. Yeah, it may be a lot of Hypnotics, but it's only one Hypnotik the DJ.
Yeah. There's only one DJ Baby Blue Diamond, but there's a Baby Blue Diamond that's a porn star. So make sure you put the DJ in front of my name. Because I don't want that to be out there, even though she kind of looks like me. It's not me.
Yikes.
I have to put that out there. One of the old bartenders from Epic Bar sent me a screenshot like, this girl kind of looks like you. I was like, it's not me. She goes, and her name is Baby Blue Diamond. I was like, that's
look,
not
I wasn't
me.
going to judge. I probably would have turned the video out.
That's not me.
I don't know what she on.
That is not me. I'll show you later after the podcast. Once you see it, you're going to be like, yeah, she looks like you. But it's not me. But we're going to get into these I'm from Texas freestyles. Shout out to the people who submitted the freestyles. We had about 5, 6 of it. These are, besides one, I only seen one. These are going to be blind reaction. The only one I've seen is Deshaun J. But these are blind reactions.
Facial reaction?
Sure.
Yikes. Don't judge me.
Don't be biased. I'm ready. We ready. You ready?
Yeah, let's do it.
Oh, let's see.
We pass shit on site, baby, could that
I'm in Texas, at Texas I can be. I love the Bucky Bieber and the Buddy H-E-B. I go to Waterburger on the day that ends in Y. I want a long relationship like construction on 35. Troy Aikman Cowboys, Tim Duncan Birds. King of the hill, they're the GOAT, that's on my word. Shawn Michaels and Booker T, none can compete. Can you dig it? My American Texas, and it's 49 bitches that you can see.
Bitch, I'm ticks, everybody fenders were heavy. We pass shit on site, baby, could that
I like that he mentioned some San Antonio things. Waterburger on days that end in Y. He mentioned H-E-B, Buddy.
What'd you say homeboy name was again?
Deacon Rap.
Yeah, see, look, no disrespect, Deacon. I know I follow you, you know, but I think he's great for like corporate events. I can't even hate on him.
So
like
one thing that people don't know, he used to be a Christian rapper.
Oh,
he used to
really?
be a Christian hip hop rapper.
Well, when did he change?
Just like
Cause
LG.
it ain't like he talking about nothing crazy.
No, I'm about to tell you. So what happened was the reason why he changed, because I interviewed him and asked him about it. Because when I met him years later, I was like, where do I know you from? He's like, I used to be a Christian rapper. I was like, yeah. So he said the reason why he changed is because he realized he wasn't really like living that life. And he says, I'm not doing Christian music to inspire other people. Then why am I doing it? Just to do it.
Okay,
So
I
he just
respect
changed.
that because there's some folks that do it just for the money.
He used to be him and shout out to LG. His interview's dropping tonight. They both used to be Christian rappers
shout
too.
Shout out
so.
to LG. That's my dog. Look,
The stripper DJ.
hey man, I love the fact that he found his way. He found his lane. Because before he really got into it and he's going all the way in with the DJing, he thought he was just gonna stay at home streaming video games.
Yeah,
But I'm like, nah, fool, you got a whole he's a whole character.
he is.
But
And
yeah,
I'm the
shout out to
opposite.
LG, man.
I want to stay at home the whole time.
That's
and
one
DJ.
DJ that's playing local music for sure all the time inside. And he in the strip club and folks act like y'all can't play my boy homage. God
I
damn.
agree, man.
It is what it is.
You
But
ready
yeah,
for
what's
the
the next
next
video?
one?
Let's do this.
What you rate that one out of 10?
Like I said, I'll give him a good 6,
Okay.
7.
Okay.
No, I'll give him a 7.
I like the fact that, like I said, I like the fact that he bought a lot of stuff from San Antonio, so you know where he's from.
Yeah, off top, I was already rocking with him when he had the Green Ranger.
That's your
joint.
favorite Power Ranger?
Nah. I'm a Black Ranger or the Gold.
You said
Ranger.
you said a 7?
Yeah, I'm gonna go with 7.
You said a 7.
Hey, it was at 6 or 7, but that's it got him over.
You trying to
'cause
get
of
on
that Power
screen
Ranger.
guideline? You trying to let people know what you feel?
So how I'm categorizing, like I got the ones I would put into my mix and then the ones I wouldn't. But for him, if I was playing a corporate event and I need to just play or like a Comic-Con or something, I'm gonna throw Deacon Rap on every time.
I agree. Okay.
Yeah.
Next one. We ready? Profile.
Drum lord.
Faux profit.
Hey, bitch, I'm ticks. Everybody ran that bitch, keep a whip. Everybody ran that bitch, used to step. Stay out the way, cause this shit can get dead. Hey, bitch, I'm ticks. We throwing bows on a big body Chevy. Swing Swinging the slim like the fenders were heavy. We pop shit on sight, baby, cause that's a steering.
Lil Wade's hustler, I came from the sticks. I'm mighty out, a legend like Robles. Oh wait, I'm a Robles, tell cuz Jose. There ain't no way that we ain't hold it down. I'm coming down. Surround sign, day grind and screw. Cruising by the bleachers, been on one. Yeah, fuck the love. They telling me, bro, out the low star stay. We move big weight, ass Freddie Dang. Tell Johnny I need a chain. Tell baby I been that man. I speak, they listen, I been that flame. Done hear rock bottom, I felt that pain. Yelling free the guys, we gon' eat some day. Now the connected, I been that plug. Well respect, they let it that one. Platinum in the ghetto like Kiki the dumb. Get out, we that they love me, I'm stuck, I can't pick one. Yellows and reds, smoking like blunts. Middle like it pasa when you fuck with more hustler. Third coast tipping, no getting in the chancer. Y'all little shits can't get the fire. How y'all make you look bad, then bracelets.
Bitch on ticks, everybody ran that bitch, keep a whip. Everybody ran that bitch, used to step, stay out the way.
Now, if you was bobbing your head like I was bobbing your head, you may have gotten off beat a little bit when he started rapping.
Yeah.
Okay. So I thought it was just me.
Yeah.
When
I got that too.
You asked me earlier what I'd be looking for, at least let me stay on beat with the song.
Yeah.
Follow the cadence a little bit.
And I kind of felt like his vocals was a little bit low.
For sure.
Compared to, like, sometimes I'm like, what is he saying?
But the visuals were dope.
Yeah, Dang Films.
Yeah.
Is that who shot it, or maybe he just shot him out?
I think he probably just shot him out. Because back in the day, when you doing any videos in the city, it had to be Dang Films. Man. We had other folks, but Dang Films was like, meant you made it.
Now he really made it.
Yeah, for sure.
Man, I was this close to booking him for an interview. This close.
Yeah, he on Tubi status now.
He really is, man. Shout out to Folk Prophet for sending that in.
We're going to get this name right because we out here murdering that name.
That's his name, Folk, F-O, Poe Prophet.
All right, you said it like you had lazy tongue.
Folk Prophet. It's a tongue twister. Let me hear you say it.
I ain't got it.
It's a tongue twister.
I got cotton mouth. I'm over here struggling.
Let's go to the next one.
But what we grading that one?
Oh, you're right. Only because I couldn't hear it, I give it a 6. Only because I couldn't really hear it. But the visuals was there. But it's not just about the visuals.
Yeah, for sure. I'd give it about a 5, 5.5. Some of the stuff he was saying, but like I said, we struggled, and the beat just threw me off.
Yeah.
But no disrespect. Some Spanish rappers and some folks don't like talking about it.
He threw the Spanish in there. I heard that a little bit.
But no, that ain't the part I'm talking about. But because folks don't like to mention it here. But since I'm here, I'm gonna let y'all know. There is some Spanish rappers they don't get on. They kind of rap like G Herbo sometimes. Yeah. They get off beat, and I don't know if it's just because y'all ain't got rhythm or something. But yeah, man, y'all gotta figure that out, dog.
He's laughing over there.
Yeah, man. Yeah, shout out to homie.
Stop it. Yeah. Okay, Squirrel Biz.
Bitch on the tricks. Everybody ran that bitch, keep a whip. Everybody ran that bitch, used to step. Stay out the way till this shit can get deep. Bitch on the tricks. We throwing bows on the big body shit. Swinging this way like the fenders were heavy. We got shit on sight, baby, cause that's a stand.
Say, bitch, I'm from Texas. 2 fingers and thumb niggas know I'm a veteran. Put it all in their face, man. You know how we reppin'. In a wheelchair, but I'm known for the stepping. We keep a weapon, but know that we felons. This the home of the swingers and bows. Candy paint tipping, tripping on foes. Push a button, trunk open and close. You hate on the text, man. You niggas is hoes. 10 sideways in a candy dropper. Got a bag out the street with my Mexican partners. You know we get flies, a helicopter, 50 Migos pop out with like 50 choppers. All that stand hard, they get you folded up. See them big old things that we tote with us. When they hear the bang and see them candy things on swings, they already know it's us.
Man, don't let that wheelchair fool you. That boy big stepping, you hear me?
Man.
Shout out to my boy.
I didn't hear the drop more music.
Yeah, man, you know what it is? You're Virgo like your boy. Sometimes we may get in our way of each other. We want it to be perfect.
But is he an August Virgo or a September Virgo? Those are different.
August Virgo.
That makes sense.
Yeah. But we're perfectionists.
That makes sense.
I even told him, fool, let me just go over there and just take the music from you. I'll just do it myself.
Exactly, man. He's underrated. He need to promote himself some more, man.
Very underrated.
He's dope. He's dope, man.
We need to get our podcast back together, man.
I agree. There's a spot here.
See there? Yeah, well.
Get it done. What you waiting him?
Yeah, we need something going on. Goddamn. But yeah, shout out to Square Business Clip. For me, I'm going to get that bad boy about a 9 because I can mix that in at any time, and I'm still on beat, jamming, rocking. You know what I mean?
I give it an 8. I want to give it a 9. I just wanted to be a little bit louder, but I get it. He wasn't using the mic, but yeah, he's dope.
Is it that it's low on the TV or just the song itself?
I think it's the song.
I haven't heard these songs anywhere but like on my phone.
I think it's just the song itself.
Okay.
But shout out to Big Clue. Release more music.
For sure.
I'm ready for the next one. Let's see who we got next.
Hey, bitch, I'm from Texas. We throwing bows on the big bad and Chevy. Swinging the slip like the fenders were heavy. We pass shit on sight, bitch.
Hey, bitch, I'm from Texas. Gold nuggets, gold grill, match with the necklace. Sick with the flow like it's packed with asbestos. Passing that bag, get your pack intercepted. Hey, did this off the muscle, like pushing some weight off. You can get fired, ain't talking about a layout. These niggas claiming they getting that cash, but that's a little stash. Remind me of Adolf. We the ones they copying everybody some drink now. Give them versatility, they don't know what to think now. Check out my discography, and I promise you what you stumbled upon is gonna be some of the illest shit that you ain't found. Down in San Antonio, got a little more seasoning. And I can tell you right now, ain't no vegans. If black and brown stick together, we gon' keep achieving. You wonder why I say you already, nigga, the reason is bitch, I'm from Texas.
Everybody ran that bitch, keep a whip. Everybody ran that bitch. Hey, bitch, I'm from Texas. We throwing bows.
Yeah, he out there, man.
He out there.
I fuck with it. But like I said, when I see them hands going, I know it's about to be
You already
one day
know.
food for
I like how you threw that in with the Star song too.
Yeah, for shits and giggles, I was at the crib and I like went and played one of his songs on Serato, and I slowed it down just to hear if he was actually saying some shit.
No, he was.
Yeah, that boy.
But you
really
could tell he
speaking.
was because they caught it. What's it called? The you know when the captions caught it.
Oh,
Cause you
yeah,
know captions don't catch everything. They caught it.
Oh, see, that's fire.
And I like how you did that. What was it? That jump on his verse when he said, if anyone can recreate it. I tried. I didn't do it. I tried. Man.
Hey, but yeah, shout out to Tiny Toon. Ooh, yo.
Yeah.
I'm gonna give him about a 9. Ooh, that 10 is almost like, I'm just nervous on who I could just say is a 10. You know what I mean? Oh, but that one was hard. It was dope.
It is hard. What you think? Oh, you're not even part of it. I'm saying, what you thinking, guy? You know you want to say something? Okay. Who we got next?
Ran that bitch, used to stay out the way, cause this shit can get deadly. Hey, bitch, I'm from Texas. We throwing bows on the big bad and shit. Swinging the slip like the fenders were heavy. We pass shit on sight, better good as a stare. Hey.
We out of Texas, know they watching, better know what you reppin'. Niggas plotting, better watch how you steppin'. Catch a hollow to the head like a Cedric. Open carry, so we good for whatever. We hit the highway, swinging foot on the pedal. Magneto, niggas slanging the metal. We sippin', drinkin', don't know, stay do it better. Hey. We out of Texas, ball like dirt and whiskey 2011. Ball like Duncan in 2007. MVP that's like Kawhi in my section. Hey, we out in Texas, hit the H and see him swinging the Lexus. Slide to Dallas, I might swing the Deep Ellum. San Antonio, know we swinging wherever. Hey, yeah.
Bitch, I'm from Texas. Everybody ran that bitch, keep a whip. Everybody ran that bitch, used to stay out the way, cause this shit can get deadly. Hey, bitch, I'm from Texas. We throwing bows on the big body Chevy. Swinging the slab like the fenders were heavy.
Told him that's his pocket.
Damn.
That's his pocket.
So yeah, now if I told y'all it was a 10 for him, y'all gonna be like, oh man, he's biased.
I'm giving him and Tiny a 10. I'll say that. I'm giving them both a 10.
Look, I ain't gonna disagree. I'm with you. I'm with it. Well, who we got next? I feel like we missing somebody. They ain't put their video out. They must have been lazy or missed something.
Let's see.
Somebody.
Bitch, I'm from Texas. Everybody ran it, but used to stay out the way, cause this shit can get deadly. Hey, bitch, I'm from Texas. We throwing bows on the big bad and shit. Swinging the slip like the fenders.
Not versus San Antonio, trying to come on.
Hey,
look, bitch, I'm from Texas, you gotta stop me. Everything big, they microscopic. I never diss, let them think they got it, but I bet when you dip, you see the trip we walk with. You might be used to the chips. These officers stop us with caution, cause no, we don't need no type of license to carry. You can't even trust it with carry your coffin. Oh, shit, you think that make it safe? Cause of probable causes, it really make it easy for them to just take you out. Like Clyde did with Bonnie. State to state, brothers outside the village. Rather keep that shit clean than to leave a stain on me. You'll never know what I'm really involved with. I'm Texas keyed up, but I'm not in Boston, cause bitch, I'm from Texas.
everybody ran that bitch, keep a whip. Everybody ran that bitch, used to stay out the way, cause this shit can get deadly.
Yeah,
bitch, I'm from Texas. We throwing bows on the big bad and shit. Swinging the slip like the fenders were heavy.
Diversion is bitch.
He came with his own hook.
Mm-hmm. ain't getting better. What you got?
I give him about a 7, 8.
Yeah, I was like a 6.5. It was at 5. I jumped up there. Like it was dope, but it wasn't like I was gonna mix him in with.
Yeah,
like,
it was good, but
you know
it
what I'm
didn't really
saying?
stand out compared to.
I don't want him to get ate up with the mother verses. Yeah.
I think we have 2 more.
What? Oh, say man.
I sent you one more.
See
I sent you a last one. A last entry one. A special one.
Now I know some other artists though that's
done
getting their
them.
verses together now.
They didn't send them. I made the post.
They ain't got videos yet.
Oh. Okay.
The dude, Big Homie Ice is doing one.
Oh, okay.
And Draco, of course, doing one.
Okay.
KDawg and Mouse.
Ooh.
That's what we waiting on.
Ooh.
Shout out to them, man. If you
Yes.
have not heard the chopped up version
Please
of that mixtape,
go check that out.
Seems like, you know what I mean?
Yes. Check that out. I played it when it dropped. You ready?
Yup. Let's do this.
Hey, look.
Bitch, I'm a Tex. Everybody ran that bitch, keep a whip. Everybody ran that bitch, used to step. Stay out the way, cause this shit can get dead. Hey, bitch, I'm a Tex. We throwing bows on the big body shit. Swinging the slip like the fenders were heavy. We pop shit on sight, baby, good, that's a stare.
Hey, look, I kick it like double up, buckshot, double up, buckshot. Watch how I set it off. I'm in your face soon as I let them out. I know a thing about Texas, I'll tell you about. We can talk about the swinging of the lanes, the color of the paint, or the drink, or the music that we bang. We gon' represent for every little thing, yeah. I'ma leave a stain, we be stepping in the middle of the rain. I don't lean back now, but I still tip. Little nigga, I can put you on some big shit. In your city, I treat it like a field trip. Real niggas, we the ones you wanna deal with. See, I shine like bubble eye lenses. They on my dick, tell them get out my business. If getting money was a crime, you can check my forensics. Wonder why I'm off the hinges. Hey, bitch, I'm from Texas.
Everybody ran that bitch, keep a whip. Everybody ran that bitch, used to step. Stay out the way, cause this shit can get dead.
Rewind the song, bring
They
it back
played
from
it
the top,
again.
toe to bust your ass. Hey, that's the 10 right
That's
there.
a 10 right there.
That's the one.
That's a 10.
Hell yeah.
Yeah. And I like the fact that he didn't start off with the bitch, I'm from Texas. He said, no, I'm gonna be different, and just went straight to the freestyle, man.
Yeah, so that's that one.
That's it.
Can't argue with that one.
Shout out to Yoder, Kevin McGee. I got the shirt on.
The leg work. Yeah. Hey, man, them boys was like, why you didn't make it to the show? I was like, hey, man, I sent family. I had my sister out there and her folks. I had my artists out there. Old man, she kicked in when I was tired. I be going hard.
It
at
happens.
the barbershop.
Yeah, it happens.
I sit down on that couch. Too long, it's a wrap.
That's why I forced myself to go out last week, and it happens. It happens.
just
But I
have
was
to
like,
keep
I'm
moving,
doing
man.
it. I'm doing it. But Thursday, I'll be at your show. Since I'm off Friday, I will be there. Good Friday, ain't nothing to do, so I'll definitely be there. Tell people one more
It
time
is Good Friday.
about the show.
This is how we do at Southtown. So pretty much every third Thursday of the month, we're at Southtown 101 with the homie Spy MC. We have an artist showcase and beat producers.
Any beat makers, artists want to perform, hit up Spy MCR.
Yeah, or
Hypnotik
Hypnotik the
the
DJ.
DJ.
Hypnotik the DJ on everything, man. It ain't too difficult. Just make sure you spell it with a K, not a Q.
And if you did not know, if you send your music to info@dojodjs.com,
It go to everybody.
it goes to all the Dojo DJs. And it's like four of us, about 4 or 5 of us. It's a couple of us. So if you want your music to get out to a couple DJs at once, that's your best bet. Boom, 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 we all get it. Give us all your social media. And where can they check you out if they want to get a cut? If their hair's looking a little busty, and then like, I need to clean up, I need to look good.
Right now, I'm inside of Clipper Cuts in Rolling Oaks Mall. It's the second floor. Or if you on Booksy, just look up Hypnotik Fades. It'll let you know where I'm located or where I'm at if anything changes. And then, of course, on Instagram, you know what I'm saying, Hypnotik Fades on everything. That's Hypnotik Fades with a Z. HYPNOTIKFADEZ. There you go. Slow it down if they can't get it.
Besides Thursday, what's next for you? Any other mixtapes you working on? When we gonna get Do Not Disturb?
Oh man, that's coming, though. That's coming. I just need to pull up at the studio and record it. I got all the songs together that I want to do. Yeah, just chopping it up. But as far as projects,
When we gonna get a San Antonio Chopping School tape? I know you did Mouse and KDawg, but that's theirs. I mean, like You know, you
Just
say back
a mixture of all of them.
You know, back in the day, you said they used to do it.
Yeah.
You should be the one to bring it back.
Yeah, they gonna listen. Shit, I'm with it. I feel like I dropped them a lot though. If you like go to SoundCloud or Mixcloud or anything, you know what I'm saying? You can check those mixes out. I done been on countless different internet radio stations putting these mixes together, but still had to keep dropping them. I
agree. Hypnotik the DJ, check him out. Hypnotik Fades with a Z. Check him out. Get a haircut. Get your music mix.
Something you gonna get chopped up some kind of way. For real.
Guyline, he could chop your hair up too, you know, get you a nice little haircut. Hey, he does bald heads, right?
Yeah.
Do all that too. You do more than just haircuts too, right? Don't you do facials? Not really facials, but like the beard.
They need to come treat yourself, man. I be trying to tell the homies, they be acting like they too good to treat yourself. Just sit back. You might get a steam, hot towel service, the whole nine, shave. Sit back.
I like that. Hypnotik the DJ, Dojo DJ, Hypnotik Phase, Baby Blue Diamond, U3, Radio. If you want me to change that name, let me know. Drop in the comments. Should I keep it U3 Radio or just change it to U3? I don't know yet. Let me know. But you already know. We out. Peace.
Yeah. U3, live from the underground. Yeah. U3, live from the underground.